The dirty secret about dreams is that sometimes they start to take pieces of you. And then you're left wondering, what the hell do I do next? Alright folks, I know you think I'm basically suicidal for doing this. I'm running 3 miles every morning. I'm going to prepare for this fight, which could be against a drunken European girl or a well-trained local. Who knows what's going to happen? I need to figure out how to stay alive for these 3 one-minute rounds. I'm going to put in the effort, so we'll see. For those of you who don't know me, I had been training and fighting on and off from a very young age, and I had just done a stint in stunt work. But still, there was no telling whether or not my muscles were strictly superficial, so this was a good way for me to test my limits. And, let's face it, I'd do anything for a good story. So I'm watching these amateur fights now, and it's fun. It's just like 3 one-minute rounds. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? And I promise I will get to the fight. But first, please indulge me as I share with you the stunning beauty of Koh Phi Phi. They put us on a speedboat immediately after getting out of the taxi. So part of that is running to the speedboat before we miss the speedboat. That's how fast this boat is. If we don't run, we're not gonna make it on. For the final part of my outfit, just arrived in Koh Phi Phi after a thrilling speedboat adventure.
45 minutes, that was great.
The best thing about Koh Phi Phi is how natural it all is. Such a different vibe. No cars, no motorbikes. Yeah, this is a super islandy vibe. And being away from the hustle and bustle was so liberating that my only chief concern was how to get all the meat out of a coconut. We checked into our hotel, Fana Hotel, which was pretty decent, but the real highlight was that the back door opened onto the beach. See, Koh Phi Phi has the most devastatingly beautiful bay, and at night, when the water recedes, you could walk out for what seemed like eternity. I couldn't believe my eyes. We were fortunate enough to get an early speedboat from Phuket to Koh Phi Phi. So we made the most out of our day, taking a water taxi to Monkey Island, playing in the ocean, and renting kayaks. I could have stayed out there for days. Good morning. Today's the first day I'm hitting that snag about not having any clothes. Another fun fact about our trip is that we didn't pack any clothes. We were testing the theory of buying as you go. Need some clothes. After all, the clothes are comparatively cheap, but that shouldn't stop you from trying your hand at bargaining. How much is it?
300 baht.
300 baht! But enough horsing around, because tonight was a moment of truth.
Free fight.
I got the best trainer in the world. He really knows how to train me for victory. Step 1, the auction block. They paraded me around the ring to help me find a contender, but nobody wanted to step up to the fight. But lo and behold, a challenger finally arrived. Let's call her Shelby. Shelby was about 5'9", arguably 180. And earlier in the evening, Shelby was arm wrestling with some dudes. She was twice my size and was looking to prove something. But I thought to myself, better to fight Shelby than to fight no one.
9:30, almost time.
I'm ready. I'm warming up right now. Just in the nick of time, Kara May, a 20-something from Mississippi, stepped up to the ring and took Shelby's place. She was a much better match size-wise. And although she asked me to, quote, not beat her ass, she also wanted to put on a show. So I agreed, but I did say I was going to pop her just a little. Now, I don't know what got into this crazy white girl's head, but I'm glad she did it. Because fighting people at a reggae bar in Thailand is kind of like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. To be honest, round one is fairly boring. See, Kara May had never boxed before. Instead, fact, she does spin. So we made an agreement that rounds 1 and 2 I would go easy, but in round 3, I would come for her. The irony is that between our rounds, another contender was up who would have been an amazing match for me. But it is what it is. Which takes us to round 2, fight. Now this round started with some notes from my sometime trainer Mark that I needed to close the distance. So you know your girl got some hits in. After all, I didn't want it to be a boring fight. And even though I was excited, I did try to give her a breather after every good smack. Cause you know, I'm thoughtful like that. Round 3. Now even though there's a lot of chasing and stalking, the truth is, I'm not really that good a fighter. I mean, it was super hard to get past her long arms. And even though I got a couple of beast hits in, the thing that caught me off guard was that I thought because of the chaos in my day-to-day life, I would have a lot of baggage to take out on the ring. But when it came to it, I wasn't angry. I wasn't even upset. I was just having a good time. Me and some crazy white girl punching each other in the face. And for our last adventure on PP, the Full Moon Party, a neon-splattered raver's dream. That pristine beach during the daytime now was littered with club after club, all blasting molar-crushing, teeth-grinding beats. As for us bystanders, we had endless hours of people-watching entertainment. Is like blackmail material. I'm shaking. I think it's because this music over here is possible. Wait, make sure you get the pool party. Soaking sweat, heavy, hairy head. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna knock how someone else has fun. I mean, we're all out here trying to escape, really. We're tired of fighting. We're tired of competing. And why can't it just be enough? Just enjoying what's in front of you. Why can't that just be enough?